We're at the farm, and the last video was 11 months ago, and since then we've finally put stuff into cultivation. So this is the very first growing season here at the farm. We've divided this area up, this area that we've cleared, into 4 quarter-acre sections. And so currently we have 2 of those in production. We've planted 1 quarter-acre garden of maize and another quarter-acre of beans. And then along the top part of this farm, we planted some small 6-meter by 6-meter plots where we can grow different types of crops, and those can be used as demonstrations. What we want to do is we want to eliminate a lot of the risk for folks. So we have the ability to try some non-traditional crops or some non-traditional farming methods, and then we can see if things work or not on a small scale. And then if those things do work, then we can then open it up to the public and begin teaching people how they could take some of these underutilized crops and turn those into cash crops or food for their homes. So we've planted a number of small plots here, from watermelon, tomatoes, cabbage, habanero peppers, some different varieties of beans and maize, sorghum, sesame, cassava, eggplant, sweet potatoes, greens. Those are some of the small vegetable gardens that we've planted, in addition to our larger gardens that are planted with staple food crops. And then we also, one of the things we did is we fabricated a windmill, and it's up and functioning now, so that in the dry season, when no one is able to produce anything, we'll be able to irrigate, and we can produce some of these things like tomatoes or watermelons. And in the dry season, the prices for food goes way up because there is no supply and there's a high demand still. So we should be able to capitalize on that. And if we can then begin teaching some of these guys throughout the community who have drilled water wells on their property, then we can teach them how to put in these small scale gardens. And then, you know, on a 6-meter by 6-meter garden, they can have 99 tomato plants, each producing $1 or $2 in profit. So that would be something that could really help a family out in the lean times during the dry season. Here you've got Milton. Milton's one of the guys that's helping us out down here at the farm. Milton? And then Dan here, who you met in the previous video. These are some of the guys from the community that are just helping us to get this garden started. And then soon we hope to open this garden up to where it can be not just us experimenting, but where we can open it up to the community and begin teaching some of these things to the community and get this knowledge out there. And hopefully the entire community can begin to profit from this knowledge, and then profit from their gardens and the crops that they produce in those gardens.
So a lot has been done in less than a year, and the hope is at some point to teach some of the drilling methods here too, like they do in Texas, or what's that thought?
Yes, probably in the next year or so, we hope to, we already have enough housing, but we hope to open this place up to where mainly Africans, rather than having to travel all the way to Texas to attend a drilling course, they could come here and we can teach them not only how to do this low cost, low technological method of drilling, but then we can also do discipleship work. We can do some pastoral training. They can also come away from their time at this farm having learned farming God's way and other conservation farming methods. Daniel Graham with Christian Veterinary Missions is also helping us out here. We're partnering with him. He is a veterinarian, and so he's going to be bringing the animal side. He can be teaching how to rear some non-traditional animal types like rabbits, guinea pigs, and then how to use regular cows, but just increase the milk production through increasing free choice access to water, increasing the nutritional plane of those animals. He's growing some different forage crops down here, so he's going to be teaching the animal side. We'll be teaching water well drilling, and then also the farming practices. And so we hope that people can come here and then stay for a length of time and then go away from here being fairly well trained to go and be bivocational missionaries in some other hard to reach area of Africa.
Awesome.